Hello, I'm Ian Beaumont, and welcome to day 7, the final day of video blogging week here on Viewpoint. It's been an interesting week for me, not least because I've had 7 days of producing videos like this one, and I really haven't sometimes always known what I'm going to say. I've always knew what I was going to do today. Today I would look back upon what I'd done in the past 7 days and sort of see, okay, where did I go right, where did I go wrong, and see what was good about video blogging week videos and see what was bad about them for me. The first thing I intended to do when I did this was to do this rather less produced than I like to do videos. I have a tendency to like to do things massively produced, scripts, lots of graphics, nice visual feast. But I didn't really do that. The second thing I did was I used this, which was a headset. Big mistake. Using a different microphone altogether today. You can't see it, it's out of camera shot down here. But I thought I'd just start with the headphones on so you could see, it was one of the things I didn't like. I didn't like the use of the headset. It's I don't mind using a headset at all because it's actually one of the things I quite like, but it didn't really suit this project. So today off it comes. I use a different microphone, different setup, and we move into I suppose a different phase of the production, trying to produce something I don't even quite know the words here in that sense. Trying to produce something that looks interesting. No, watching one person sat down for 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes at a time can be very boring. That's why I use all the graphics as well, to try and make it a little more visual, a little less I don't know the word, just a little less stoic and staid and still, try and put some action and something else, some visual into the thing. I haven't really produced great videos this week. Not by, what I would like to think of as really great videos. But they've been pretty good. All bar one was done in one take. It was Tuesdays, actually, that got 2 takes. Because the first one ran for 16 minutes. And the limit for YouTube, as you all know, is 10 minutes. So no way was that going to be uploaded. So I had to completely scrap that take and redo again. So, and along the way, I know I've made a few slip-ups. I was going to say, you can go back through all of them, all the posts, all 7 of them, and review where I've slipped up, and yeah, I've probably said words I didn't quite mean to say sometimes. But that was the beauty of doing this a little less produced and a little more raw. I don't always think it's quite worked. I think on day 5 it really worked, because I had something in my head. I had something in particular that was bugging me, really bugging me, and out it just came. But posts like today, I really ought to do script or at least some more serious notes than I have done. Sometimes all I had was like 1 sentence, which really isn't enough. I think for one day this week, and I haven't even got the note on me, I've got one sentence. And that was all. It was like, when I started doing it, I thought, I got to get that sentence in. But just how am I going to do it? And just how am I going to make it seem like it fits in? Well, I did. I got it in there. But it was generating all that extra material around it that proved the most difficult. So I don't suppose I can really say that this has been a total success. But again, I never really totally expected it to be. I expected this to be an experiment on doing something that I don't normally do when it comes to videos. A little bit more raw, a little less produced. In fact, Monday was the template, basically. Or should I say day one was the template. Not Monday, it was Sunday, wasn't it? Day one was the template. And as soon as I saw it, I looked back at it, I thought, no, I don't like that. It just didn't look like it was an acceptable standard. So, as you've seen gradually over the week, it's become a little more produced, a little more graphically focused, more attention paid to the graphics and to other things as well. And the use of props, like, for instance, the Radio Times. Yesterday I used the Sun as well. And, it's all, and the thing that you started to see me do at the start of every show, I'm writing something, and then, and then I just tap the pen on the keyboard, or on the pad in front of me, and then I start talking. It's little things like that have started to build up a profile, a picture in my mind of how I want Viewpoint to look as a video form of podcast or blog or whatever, so that's basically where I'm getting to, is like it's all the little things. This backdrop, I know it's not the most exciting. It's definitely not the most exciting. I mean, it's a plain, it's actually blue. It's actually a plain blue wall, but it looks kind of grey. I know that on the video. It's not visually exciting. But again, that was half the point. It's not meant to be. It was there to sort of just make you focus on me. Focus on what I'm saying. Focus on the words. That was the entire intention. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should change that. Maybe I should put something a little more interesting behind me. Something that at least makes it look a little less plain, a little less But then again, the other trick I really wanted to do was to put some graphics in the top corners, and use that, window graphics, and so they use them as a way of highlighting the stories I was talking about, or just providing something, something other than my ugly mug to look at. Anyway, we will continue doing these because I found them good, but they will evolve, and I hope you will be there to watch them evolve. That's Viewpoint for day 7, the final day of video blogging week. Thank you. If you've been watching all week, thank you very much. I'm Ian Beaumont. Keep watching. We'll be back. Bye-bye.